Greetings and salutations, everyone. My name is Somarinoa. Somarinoa, sorry, wow, how did I mess that up? And welcome to our playthrough of I Live Under Your House. We were going to play I'm Scared, but that game uses some ARG elements, which causes it to crash. And from what I read, it's supposed to do some stuff with their computer, and it's not doing anything for me, so it's just kind of left like that. So we're going to go with main story. The Awakening. It's so nice here. I open my eyes and here I am, home again. It's such a wonderful feeling. As usual, no one. That's good. That's very good. I like being alone. This is the main hall. How nice it is here. Every time I come here I feel joy and pride because I dug all these holes. I don't even know which hole to go into first today. Ahead of me is my pebble space, where I keep the different stones I find during my excavations. I like to look at them, to stroke them. Oh, how I like to stroke them. Sometimes I even dream about stroking a stone, and the feeling is so real. I can feel it at the tip of my fingers. I love stones. I found a rock sharp enough to cut through someone's belly. Oh, that's great. Okay. This is my sleeping place. This is where I usually sleep, although I can sleep anywhere. I still prefer to sleep here. I'm so tired, but I can't sleep yet. Every tunnel is different. For example, this one is narrower than the others. Sometimes I think I might get stuck in it, and then my heart starts beating harder. My whole body gets tense. I can't help it. I have to move slowly if I want to get out of it. I love this feeling. Hello, worm. Mommy? I'm tired of worrying about her. She died when I was born, or so it seemed to me. I never knew my father, and maybe a creature like me has no father at all. For as long as I can remember, I have been alone all my life. At first I had just washed her body, hoping maybe something else would crawl out of it, and I would have a new relative. However, this did not happen. I talked to her body first from time to time out of loneliness, though I mooed and made different sounds rather than spoke. I had to eat its various parts because I was hungry. I am so grateful to her. If not for her sacrifice, I would have died. Over time, I began to notice that her body was crusting over, and the places I had bitten were getting scarred. I realized that she was still alive, so I started eating her body more carefully, trying not to take too big a bite. Layer after layer of her body grew a kind of crust, eventually forming a cocoon through which I could no longer penetrate. I don't know how much time had passed since then, but I waited long enough for something to happen. But nothing happened. It's a pity she never saw what a beautiful creature I had become. How many tunnels I had dug. Well, now I'm sure I'm all alone in the world. Great. I'm tired of worrying about her. Alright. The remnants of the creature I came out of. That's what she said. I don't know. I was worried that it would come out of the cocoon, but Aaron wanted to eat me to avenge all my bites. Apparently it just decided to die quietly. Now my anxiety was gone. Aw, how cute. I rarely go outside, especially since he's waiting for me on the way. There's a spirit standing right at the exit, and every time I pass by, he starts talking to me. I don't like to intercourse with him. So what do you want me to do? Oh, do I get to go to sleep now that I've spoken to Mother? Yeah. They're laughing at me. Every night I try to sleep, they come to me and make fun of me. They laugh. They have so much fun when I cry. They watch during the day and wait for me to do something stupid, looking for opportunities to make fun of me so they can come and laugh at night. Sometimes they talk to me. They whisper things. They want me to go outside. It is AI generated. After a night of torture like this, I usually wake up tired and hungry, so I crawl outside in search of food. Oh, what a terrible noise. Is that a blender? What was that? Oh, it won't stop. What the hell? Look at that. What beautiful orifices. There are no favorites here. All equally pleasing to me. That's why I sometimes scrub my eyes and rush into the tunnel as if at random. Okay. I don't seem to have any other choice. I have to go outside and see what's going on. Is that so? There you are. I knew you'd show up soon. It's because of those noises, isn't it? I don't want to leave my home. Maybe it will subside on its own? Nonsense. Maybe they came to take your home. Maybe they came for you. Who knows what's making those awful sounds? You must come out. Okay, so I'm out. And then what? You know what's next. The same thing you always do. The same thing you do when you're hungry. What makes your breathing quicken and your whole body tingle? It's time to go outside again. As soon as I crawled into the open air, a disgusting sight came into view. There were metal creatures everywhere, and a horrible-looking structure stood before my eyes. I had no specific plan of action. One thing was obvious to me. There was construction going on, and they were building right over my head, and something has to be done about it. There were too many people around, and I couldn't act out in the open. I had to wait for the right moment, and I started watching. You vile creatures will pay for disturbing my peace. Yeah, bees, bees, bees. What should I do with you? I have to be careful. If they find me, it's all gone. But I can't do nothing either. My strength is enough to deal with only one of them. Maybe if you kill one. The hunger is getting stronger and stronger. No strength to hold back. Something has to be done. I have to decide. Yeah. Eventually the house was finished. Different people began to come and go from the house. The unbearable stomping was causing me to have anxiety attacks with every knock. What if they find me? What if it never ends and I have to move somewhere else? Where would I go? I don't have the energy to dig new tunnels. From time to time I had to crawl out to see if everything was okay. If they were looking for me. For some reason, I had a distinct feeling that they had come to hunt me down. Then one day, people came in and dragged a huge number of boxes. A woman in a blue dress yelled at them and waved her hands, and then everyone left. But the woman stayed in the house. Yeah, so she moved in, got it. Time passed, and no one else came to the house. It was just this woman. Well, she doesn't look like a threat, I thought. However, pretty quickly my life turned into a nightmare. Pretty much my entire living area was right under this house. Every action she took, every step, every sneeze echoed through the depths of my sanctuary. Her life became part of my life. Gradually, I got to know her schedule, what she does, how she does it. I knew all of her habits, the rhythm of her gait. I began to feel that my sleep was disturbed. I just couldn't sleep with something constantly pounding, muttering and shuffling over my body. For a few hours, when I did manage to sleep, those ghosts of the night would come back and haunt me and make fun of me. Oh yes, now they really had a lot to laugh about. Thus my torture became a 24-hour routine. I had to do something about it, even at the risk of being caught, at the risk of losing my home. Who am I kidding? I don't have a home anymore. She took it from me. I must get out and stop this nightmare. Chapter 1. Love? A thrill of excitement overwhelms me. I no longer have the strength to hold back and watch from the sidelines. It's time to find out who lives above me. You need to look around carefully before I act. Actual gameplay. Not a slug, we can't crawl on dumb things. It's the first time I've ever been into a human house. There's so much space. It makes me sick. The only thing worse than this is the outdoors. It's locked. Never been in a human house before, but you know what a lock is? Not familiar with human life, but I once saw construction workers staring into a similar dark box. I stared so intently, and sometimes shouted some things, raised their hands in the air. Strange creatures. Okay. Ah, I know what this is. It's called a book. Once upon a time I was very hungry, and just at that moment, a little man sat down next to the entrance of my home. Remember, he had little hands, little feet, and he was like a puppet. That little man also had a bag with him. I don't remember being aware of all the dangers of this world at the time, so I climbed out of my hiding place with interest and began to look at him. The little man didn't notice me right away. When he did see me, his eyes widened, his mouth opened in that unimaginable way. It made a horrible, disgusting sound. That sound was driving me crazy. I wanted to get closer to him, but he kept crawling farther and farther away from me. Eventually, the feeling came over me, and then all I remember was his head in my hands. His body was lying somewhere nearby. His bag he had brought with him was slightly torn, and then I saw books scattered around. Don't know why they caught my eye, but I took them with me. Many pages were badly damaged and stained with blood. Some pages were missing altogether, but that didn't stop me. I began to study them, and it was thanks to these books that I was able to learn the language of these creatures and get some idea of the human world. I found new books over time. For example, recently when I ate a couple of campers. I enjoy reading. I'll have to remember to pick this book up when I'm all done. Okay. These sick bastards are ripping out plants and putting them in containers. I find it difficult to understand the meaning of perverse acts. Oh, what a horrible, terrifying sound. I'll have to deal with that thing. I'll have to deal with that thing. It scares me. Scared of toilets. Got it. Remember people lugging these boxes here. I wonder what's in them. Oh, stuff. Nothing. Nothing in these stupid boxes. Why are we playing Sound Hill music? That's it, there she is, lying in front of me. All it's left to do is take the first step. But I don't dare. Why? Something is wrong. My mood is not the same. I don't feel the same rush of energy and unbearable restraint as before. Oh, maybe I should come back later. Apparently now is not the right time. Yeah, I should definitely keep an eye on her. Maybe it's a trap. Well, until next time, Birdie. Why couldn't I kill her? After all the sounds she makes now don't seem so disgusting to me. I would even say I became interested in hearing what she was doing. There's water running down the pipe somewhere, and here she seems to be taking things out of the boxes. Huh. I wonder what she keeps of them after all. I think when I was lying at her door I felt something strange, a feeling I'd never had before toward another living creature. And so I look at the pile of skulls and want to take some of my best skull, my dearest one, and take it to her. Leave it under the door somewhere. What is happening to me? Where am I coming out from? Where am I coming out from the friggin' chair? Has anything else changed? Pile of laundry. I can smell it as soon as I enter the room. That smell. It holds your breath. I have never smelled anything like it before. We should take something with me, just as a reminder? Yeah, I guess. That's creepy, but yeah, why not? Dress lover. Her clothes smell good. Oh god, that's gross. I mean, just creepy. I decided to take one of her dresses with me. Okay. Don't go a weird route. She's a writer? Inquisitive. Is this about me? The attentive reader. Is that all? So she likes reading as much as I do. That's great. She reads so carefully, and she even highlights individual pieces with circles. On one of the pages I saw a picture of a headless body. It looked suspiciously familiar to me, but I can't remember where from. Gee, I wonder. It could be the kid. Should I get the book? Well, now that I know what's in those boxes, I don't have to dig through them myself. So I must have read everything, huh? Strange. The bed is empty, and apparently she's not in the house either. Where could she have gone at this hour? I had to leave what I brought for her and hurry back to the window in case she comes soon. Oh, so I'm really tiny then. Okay. Here you are back again. Something has changed in you. Nothing has changed in me. Everything is the same as before. Is it? I thought you liked being alone. It is, and I will always be alone. I don't need anybody by my side. Why did you hesitate when you had the chance to kill her? What are you hoping for? What do you think will happen when she sees you? The same thing that always happens. Shut up. Your mere appearance will cause her to vomit. You're different from her. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Or do you think she'll move here? Ha 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 ha. Maybe, but only if in pieces, right? Shut up, you vile spirit. I'll prove you wrong. I'll go back to her house right now and wait in her bedroom. We'll go back to my place together. You understand. I told you, you've changed. I'll do a jig right here on her little stem glass. Hey, that's all gone. Whatever that was. Note addressing Mark. Mark? Who's he? The note tells him to remember to pick up the box from the nightstand that contains candles needed for... I don't understand. There's a lot of words I don't know. Damn it, Mark, we did it. Take it to the basement. Pay attention, it's still moving. Should we just dismember it right in the basement? My whole body hurts terribly. What happened? I don't remember how I got here at all. I read the note and then... Oh, it hurts. I can't remember anything. I have to go home. So I'm gonna go back to the bedroom. Because we gotta go out to the front door. Chapter 2, Betrayal. This is the tent of those pesky campers. They obviously shouldn't have set up camp near my place. Her dress? What is it doing here now? Okay. backpack is remarkably similar to the one that the little man had. Remember how, in some fit of rage and hunger, I killed him, and the books fell out in the exact same backpack. I took them, and that's how I learned to understand the language of humans. What's going on here? Am I dead? Did they get their revenge? Spiritualistic circle. What is this? Salt? It wasn't here before. My body feels weak and sleepy, so I think I should lie down for a while. I need to go first. Did it really work? Why is that thing still moving? Fuck, something is wrong. Mark, I told you we should have dismembered it. At least we had a chance in the basement while it was passed out. You know it wouldn't help any. You know it wouldn't help anyway. It can only be killed through a ritual. That's what the book said. My whole body feels as if it was weightless. I can't move. I can barely look from side to side. What's going on here? That's her, the girl I risked myself for by getting out. Who's that with her? I don't remember him. What an ugly thing it is. Do you think it knows what's going on? Who cares what that thing understands, Mark? It killed our father. Why doesn't it die? Is what worries me. Ugly? Why did she say such hurtful words? She didn't like what I brought her? And this is after all we've had? What a fool I was. I thought we were made for each other. It seemed to me that I knew her well, that maybe somewhere deep down in her soul she guessed about my presence and was waiting for me to come. Are you sure we haven't forgotten anything? Solomon's cell is holding it together, but I don't see foam. I don't see foam from its mouth, blue flames, or anything like that. Holy shit, Mark! You're asking me that? Well, yes, I'm asking you. You have the book. That's what I thought would happen someday. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe I should really die. Why should I live? When she treats me like that, I feel something new again, as if 1,000 needles were tearing me from the inside. Oh shit, Mark, I get it. We forgot. Don't tell me. You forgot the fucking candles, Mark. Fucking candles. I think my strength is coming back to me. Huh. I can move again. So that's how it is. So she wanted to get rid of me all this time. Well, it brought me a whole lot of new sensations. Things that I haven't experienced before. And now after everything that happened, I'm so tired and I'm really hungry. I want to take you out to dinner. Mark, I think it's going to break out. Now it's your turn to come to my house. Chapter 3, Revelation? Ending 1, good ending? Why am I here? Huh? Even the voices have gone silent and are no longer laughing at me. The spirit no longer speaks to me too, and I dream only of darkness. Ever since the day I killed Marie, I've been lying next to her cocoon, the cocoon of my creator. I don't do anything, I just lay there and stare into the darkness. I look at my body and it too is gradually crusted over. No one ever moved into Marie's house so I could enjoy the sounds, but I don't need it anymore. The crust is about to cover my eyes and then I'm asleep for I don't know how long, maybe even forever. From everything that happened to me, I understand only one thing. When I was at her bedside for the first time, when I saw her bare heel dangling from the bed, ew, I should have eaten her at that moment. Thank you for playing. Ending 1. Is that what it's supposed to look like? So there we go. That was which one was this? There's a sequel too. So, I Live Under Your House. That was I Live Under Your House. Tune next time. We'll probably play the DLC next. I guess there is obviously multiple endings, but I don't know if I'll record those or not. But I will see you next time here on Somarinoa Plays. Goodbye.